Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, many of you may know cats. Every time I start recording, there's somewhat of an epidemic going around with the bird flu and stuff. TJ, Lake Ferry, and Bigfoot have been doing a great job keeping us informed of the information about this and how it's more than likely already here. And I'm not going to touch on any of that because they've done a wonderful job of keeping us informed on that. So I'm going to bring it into a different light. Being, we'll put it this way: um, if it was to come to the United States and say it wiped out all the birds, we'll put it that way. Just think of the impact that would have on just United States area. Um, just chicken alone, we eat 65 billion chickens a year. 65, and that was 2018. So I imagine it's well above that by now. Um, Not to mention 40 billion chickens or turkeys on Thanksgiving. Um, when you don't realize the numbers or how much is consumed until you actually do start doing some research on it. And just think if those birds weren't there. And this bird flu, usually it doesn't have any effect on the the long distance flyers. Usually it's those that are to the ground and don't fly as much. But now this new one here, it's the cranes, the geese, and all that are getting affected. And you have to think of even those birds right there, ducks, geese, quail, um, all those would be affected with this. So I've been doing a bit of research on ways that you, as homesteaders and farmers, those that do have chickens and things like that, how well you might be able to protect them so that you don't lose those means of food for your family. And some of it's pretty you pretty much know how to take care of this stuff. Um, First thing you want to do is separate your chickens from being in contact from any wild birds because those of you know who do have chickens and whatnot, there's always birds that want to try to fly in and and sneak some food. It's just what they do. Um, Now you want to protect your as much as you can. You want to protect those birds, your chickens or your turkeys or quail or whatever it is. You want to protect them from being exposed to any other outside germs that may be coming in. And one way they do make, I know it could be expensive to do this, but in the long run, just think how it would be without having those birds. They make the mesh netting to where it'll keep out other birds and stuff. Also, you have to worry about the bombardiers, so to speak. Um, Birds flying over and dropping their loads into your chicken coops and things like that. So if you can protect that from happening, that's all the better. And always keep your areas where your birds are at very clean. Um, I'm sure everybody knows how to clean their coops and everything. You clean out their water dishes and their feed trays, and you know, you guys already know how to do this. But that's one way. And if you do happen to see a bird that is not looking good, you can see in the eyes, the nostrils on their beaks, and things like that. You can tell. You want to separate those from your main flock. So you separate them and keep them isolated for at least 30 days to make sure that they're fine. Um, Once that's done, you can introduce them back into the flock and whatnot. But that's that's one way of making sure that your birds are protected. And right now, that's very important. And like if you have any streams running through, some people have big open areas where they have like a stream that goes through. You want to be careful of that because you don't know what pathogens may go into that during this time. Because it does look like it is, if it's not here, it's on its way here. Um, there's multiple countries and everything. It seems the starting area more than likely is China, and then it just travels right along. You can see the path of devastation of these birds. Um, so any way that you can protect yourselves on with this is so much better. And you want to make sure, like sometimes your farms are your homesteads are close to neighbors and stuff, and sometimes your birds mingle a bit or something like that. You want to make sure that that's not the case because you don't know if their birds might have it and then spread it to yours. So something to think about. And like I said, once you break down how much we eat of just chicken alone, I was shocked. I thought it was in the millions, but billions. Like holy moly, that's a lot. And just think if that wasn't there anymore. That's something to think about. So, um, with this being said, I'm going to put links to everybody's channels and or their videos that they've done research and stuff on this, so that you can check it out for yourself. But like I said, I just wanted to bring out a little information about like how much we actually eat of this stuff, and again, ways of protecting yourself against this coming here. Uh, the best way I know how is just that, because if you can keep your birds separated from other birds, that's the goal. Until next time, guys, God bless.